Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do something a little bit different. I have this canvas right here that I am going to at least draw. I don't know if I'm going to paint it this time, but I'm definitely going to draw it. So, I'm going to take you guys along. My cat is in the background. So one of my old videos that I am trying to upload right now got copyrighted, so I'm trying to find some music that like won't get copyrighted, but I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know like if there's like a playlist, or I don't know. I'm trying to like watch my cat at the same time because she's always getting into something. Maybe I can like look on YouTube and play music on YouTube, because like if it's on YouTube it won't be copyrighted, right? I caught it bad just today. Sorry. Okay, so I am thinking about doing a deer painting, and I'm thinking about doing it like this. I don't know if it will zoom in, but I'm thinking about doing something like this. Oh, go closer. Like that. Or like this. But I don't know if I'm talented enough to do that. Might have to end up doing something more like this. Oh, hold on. Alright. More like this, which is still really pretty. So, first things first, we gotta open this canvas. Ignore like my area. My mom likes to make sure I don't stain the carpet because I get really messy. My mom also got these stencils for me. I might use these. I'm not sure yet. That's not cheating, by the way. Because I know some people think that if you trace, it's cheating, but it's actually just being smart. I fixed the camera. You can make up your mind, mind. You seem like the type to love and leave and disappear right after the song. So, now we're just gonna draw the deer. Does my forehead look big? I'm sorry. I was only tripping for a moment. Now I wanna spend every moment with you. You're the only one that I'll be holding, and everybody else can take a walk. You know, I swear you were always gonna be my favorite. You were always gonna make me stay, but even if I never make it famous, fuck being famous, cause I swear you're still always gonna be my... Alright, so now that we are done with the little outline, I'm gonna figure out what to do for the background, because I have zero clue what I'm gonna do for the background. But my camera died in the middle of me filming this, so that wasn't going, but we're all good now. This is why I'm using actual camera, because I'm using my phone right now and like that's just not cutting it. So I'm kind of stuck. I don't know what to do, but I'm gonna go on Pinterest and get some ideas, and then once I figure that out, I'll be back. All right, so I'm gonna talk to y'all about a little bit on why, like a little of my art journey while I look for some background ideas. So I honestly hated like art. Like, no, I loved art, but like I hated doing it until like 2017 or 18. And then I started doing like little art, and I started really enjoying it, but I wasn't good at it, and so I felt like really discouraged, because my best friend was so good at it and I just was not good at it, and I was like kind of like really upset about that. And my grandma always painted, and like she was really artistic, so I always like grew up around that. And so then I kept going, and eventually I just fell in love with acrylic painting. I'm not much of a drawer, as you can see, since I have a stencil that, but I really love painting, and I'm really bad at like going like weeks without painting, and like I want to try to get into a routine where I can like actually like paint every day or like a lot a week, but like I just get distracted and I procrastinate. So I've never really like posted my art like that, because like I've always thought deep down like I'm not good enough to post it. But now that I'm getting older and like I'm starting to not care about what other people think, I think I'm probably going to post a lot more of my art and hopefully do a lot more. Anyways, so yeah, I really think that my YouTube would definitely help me talk about my art and like what I've been through with my art, because I've definitely been through like all the different stages, like what I like, what I'm good at, what I am not good at but I still like, and all this other stuff. And like I have multiple mediums I like to work with, and like I'm not even talking about like drawing, painting, like I'm talking about like I would 3D printing, like I used to have a Cricut machine, I would make stickers and like stuff like that. So I definitely have tried like a bunch of things. Oh, I kind of like this idea. Hold on, guys. This one. It's like a blurry picture almost. Side note, look at this dog painting. Oh, I wish I could do that. I'm really bad at realism. I have figured that out. As much as I try, I just can't do it. And like, I want to try for this painting, and I might, but every time I try, I just fail epically. I've also learned to gain patience as an artist, because as an artist, a good artist, you definitely need patience. So I'm gonna try to not rush this painting, because I tend to do that a lot, and they're not as good as I want them to be. So I'm definitely gonna try my hardest on this painting. The reason I'm doing a deer is for my pops. I want to hang this up either at my mom's house or my house. I haven't decided yet. I might give it to her as a Christmas gift. I don't know. But I only have this canvas and another canvas here, so hopefully I don't mess up. I still have not decided on a background. So when I decide on a background, I'm gonna come back. Okay, so this one is a really good idea. And like, if I do like that color, it would be like that is his ghost, and then like around, like this around it, like here, I would put like in loving memory. But that's just an idea. I don't know yet. I also think that this is really nice, because like it's not too realistic, and I feel like I'm capable of doing that. Alright, a little update. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I decided to put more stencils on. So like there's a bird up here and a leaf and some trees. So I'm gonna go draw that and then I'll be back. Alright, so this is what we have so far. I still don't know the style I'm doing for it, but I'm just gonna wing it and hopefully I'll decide in the middle of me painting it. So my cat wants to say hi. Oh. Layla, get off my painting. Get off my painting. I decided that I am going to do a sunset for the background. I'm gonna try to do that of the background. And I might fail, but like it's so pretty, like with all those clouds. My cat is about to get kicked out. What is she doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. Alright, so it is currently 1:40 in the morning, and I just finished the background. So here's the background. Now I just gotta wait for it to dry, and then I'm going to start on the trees and the leaves, and then I'm gonna do the deer. I'm still not sure exactly what I'm gonna do for the deer, but it's okay. I really like how the background turned out. This took me like an hour, but it's like really well blended, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that. Hey guys, so it's currently, what time is it now? 2:30, and this is currently what I have. So I have these trees and the let's start over. I have these trees and the maple leaf and the leaves, and yeah, so it's 2:32, and I'm planning on finishing this tonight. I don't have much left. I just have the deer and the words, so not too much. I had to kick my cat out, but so I think for like right now, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit, because I did say that I wanted to talk to you about my art a little bit. So let me set my camera up and I'll be back. I'm not gonna lie guys, this tripod is very annoying. Why am I all the way back here? Okay, whatever. I'll just paint like this. So, what was I talking about earlier? Oh, like my art journey. So like honestly, I never know what kind of art I want to do. And so like, I never went to school for it because I was just convinced that I'm not good at it. So I was like seeing all these people who can do realistic paintings. I was like, I can't do that, so I'm not gonna go to art school. Which, now that I'm almost 20, I kind of regret not going to art school. But at the time when like I was supposed to be applying for colleges, I was in a really toxic relationship, so I couldn't even apply if I wanted to. I mentioned it to the person I was with during that time, and she was like, why are you going to college? You're just gonna do drugs, have sex. There's that. Don't get into toxic relationships, guys. Anyways, so I honestly just thought that I was never good enough to get into an art school, and I've been talking to my boyfriend recently about like maybe trying to apply for art school. I just don't have a car for one, and for two, I don't know where to start like applying. I would do online for sure, because like I like where I'm at right now in my life, and so I physically do not want to change the location of where I'm at unless there's an art school close to my house. That would be different, because I really do want to go in person to art school, because I feel like that's just like an in-person type of like career. But you know, I just am very comfortable where I'm at, and I don't want to leave like the state or leave my mom or you know anything like that. So I don't know. I've been thinking about it, but then it's like, will I even have the motivation? Because like then I'm like, okay, what if I go to art school and I fall out of love with art because I'm forced to do these projects that I don't want to do. So there's also that. I don't know. I just don't know. But see, sometimes I want to paint and I'm like, I have no like inspiration on what to paint. So I'm like, oh, I wish someone could just be like, paint this. And like when I tell people, like, you know, be like, hey, give me ideas to paint. They'll do something basic like paint a cat. I'm like, I don't want to paint a cat. I want to paint like the freaking something with the color wheel or something. You know what I mean? Like some dumb art stuff. And I also like really want to work on my drawing skills, but I just drawing is not for me. It really is not, because I've tried so many times. Like, I'm not terrible, but I just, the proportions and like portraits, oh my god, don't get me started about portraits. Like painting is just so much better. But see, with painting you have to draw, so it's like a win-lose situation. I do really want to learn how to draw, because like I feel like drawings get more looked at than paintings now. And like I get that, like drawings are really good too, but I just think that all mediums of art should be really looked at. But anyways, I also really want an embroidery machine. I just really want anything that I can like make art on. I used to make stickers all the time, and then like I said, toxic relationship. So she stole my Cricut and my iPad that I used to have. So thanks. Anyways, I'm almost done with this, to be honest. I don't really know what I'm doing with these leaves. I was trying to make them kind of realistic, but now they just kind of look like green leaves, which is fine. But like, I definitely was trying to make them not look like just plain green leaves. But I guess they're just gonna look like plain green leaves. Because what the fuck did my cat just do? So my cat just knocked my mom's entire Christmas tree over. So here's my progress right now. So these are the trees. I love the trees. My leaf and then my leaves. I still gotta do the deer and then the words, but it's pretty good. It's 2:45 right now. So here's my cat. I'm honestly very tired of using my tripod. So Layla, please do not step in paint. Alright, so we are just going to do the rest like this. I have paint all over me now because Layla decided to knock the damn Christmas tree over, and I had to make sure that she was alive. I still gotta do the edges, so don't pay attention to that. Now my leaf dried. Like, she was waiting at the door as if I would let her out right now. My poor mom just woke up, and she works in like 3 hours. I'm almost done with the leaves. I still don't know what I'm doing with the deer. I think I am going to make the deer kind of like a ghost deer. But like, I say that, but I don't think it's gonna look how I want it to. And that's why I'm kind of scared. But like, I'm also scared to do it the other way. So, I don't know. I have two options. I can either make it like white like that, but like ghosty white, or black, or like the brown like shades of deer. I think I'm gonna do the brown shades of deer because the duck is already white, so I don't want to have too much white. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I just don't exactly know how to do that, so we're gonna figure that out. Alright, so I did like the little this thing and then like some outlines and then the words up here. So now I got my browns all mixed And I'm going to try to recreate like kind of like that on the deer right here, and we're gonna see if this works out. All right guys, so here's an update. So I did the antlers just regular brown, and then I actually really like the deer. I haven't finished because, like, you know, its ears and its eyes, but so far it's really nice. I like it. That's not blue, that's white. I don't know why it looks blue, but yeah, so here's my progress so far. All right, so I'm just waiting for it to dry, but I added like the eyes and the nose, and then like of course I gotta like outline this because there's like a lot of white space. So I'm just gonna touch it up, and then I think I'll be done. It's like, what time is it? It's 3:44, and I've been working on this since like midnight, I think, but it looks really good so far. All right guys, so I am finally finished. It is 4:20 in the morning, and here is my painting. It looks so nice. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's a pretty big painting, so it took me like 4 hours. Let me take a video of it like I am going to bed now because that was a lot of work. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Hopefully I can post some more art content. I've been very unmotivated when it comes to art lately, but maybe recording it will help me a little bit. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day.
Side is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it